Hi everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back. We are here today for hashtag Deck the Year 2025. This is an open collab that is hosted by Penny over at Penny's Crafty Creations. And this year it's standard deck of cards, time cards, and any size index cards. I don't know, why do I have a hard time remembering index cards? But that's the one that I always have the hardest time remembering. And I'm also going to tag Rose over at Crafty Rose because I've been using stickers that I've shared on her channel previously. So for this week, we are on week 25. And this sticker, I've thought of this. Okay, so I live in Phoenix, and our basketball team is the Phoenix Suns. And I watch basketball and football and hockey. I only follow one football team, which is the Seattle Seahawks, because I'm from Washington State. That's where I grew up. But I don't have any particular basketball team or any particular hockey team. I don't have cable. I just have the antenna up on the roof. So whatever comes in on air, I would rather watch a sport like a basketball game or a hockey game or a football game than whatever kind of nonsense happens to be on TV at the time. I don't do reality shows. I don't do I've watched crime shows, but I don't like really watch them that often. There's a couple of like police dramas that I watch consistently, but if there's a football game or a basketball game, especially if I'm crafting at the time, it's perfect because, I can pay attention to both of them at the same time and not have to worry about it. So this sticker that I saw, which is the whole point of the story, this sticker that I saw reminded me of the gorilla from the Phoenix Suns. And I had mentioned it to a friend of mine, and I was like, this one reminds me of the gorilla from Suns, and he agreed. And I said, I think I'm going to do something Suns related. So that's what I did. So I pulled up the color palette for the current colors for the Suns. The Suns have always had purple and orange in their uniforms of some source since they've been in Arizona. So it's like either yellow uniforms, orange uniforms, black uniforms, white uniforms, but they've always had at least a purple and an orange. Probably because of our sunsets. I'm not sure. So this is what I did for this week's card because of this gorilla. And I love how this turned out. So I didn't have basketball stickers, but I did have a couple of puppy stickers from a paper pumpkin kit. And I just used alcohol inks because they didn't wipe off like my watercolor inks do. And then I drew the black lines on them. It's not perfect. Do I care? No. And then I used these two little flat back gems that I had, from Stampin' Up! Also. And then this is just a white piece of paper that I colored and distressed. Of course, I distressed. One of my friends said, you should have not distressed it. She just left it the way it was. But it's the purple to red to orange to yellow shift. Now, I wrote them down, the colors, because I tend to forget. So they're all Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks in the gray package. The purple is Wilted Violet. The red is Firebrick. The orange is Rusty Hinge. And the yellow is Fossilized Amber. And I just love how it came out. This is probably one of my favorite ones. And it's because all these colors, they match perfectly with the Phoenix Suns colors. In my own personal opinion, Rusty Hinge is the best color out of all the Tim Holtz and out of every orange I've ever seen. I love Rusty Hinge. It's such a beautiful color. And my favorite color is blue, so I don't know what that tells you. But anyway, I was really excited about this. I was really happy with how it turned out. It is still kind of considered the summertime, I'm going to say, in a sense, summer theme type card. Because, even though the NBA Finals is over, and but I don't really care. I just love how it turned out. I was just so excited about it. I was like, if you just look at him, you're like, yeah, he's the Suns gorilla. You definitely I had to do something Suns related for that. Alrighty, so that's all I got for you this week. If you guys are interested in joining the collab, just head over to Penny's channel and Penny's Crafty Creations. It'll be linked below. Also, Rose over at Crafting Rose. Her channel is also going to be linked down below. I believe Rose a couple years ago had done Deck the Year for Penny, but I believe Rose, just like the rest of us, we have a lot going on. So I don't know if she's doing it this year. But head on over to her channel. Both are great ladies. I love doing projects for them. You know, whenever they have collabs on, I love doing them. Rose also does a DT5 and a snack. So you buy 5 items and a snack and you share it on the 5th of the month. And then Penny, of course, with her 12 on 12. So make sure you just check out both ladies. And if you haven't had a chance to check out other people that are participating, there's over 40 people, over 40 channels that are participating in this collab. So if you have a chance to go check those out, I highly recommend you do so. All right, thanks for stopping by. Talk to you later. Bye.